Hey guys, my name is Cash McKinley, back with another freaking video, and today for you guys is the next survival skill I have ready for you. And I'm gonna show off the my finished product of my shelter that I have created in over time while I'm not on camera. So yay. So right now this next survival skill, we've already covered hunting, we've already covered building a shelter, we've already covered getting a firewood, and probably the one after this is making the fire. So that's probably the one I'm gonna do next. Okay, so right here, this next survival skill is about getting water from plants. Now, this is actually was very interesting to me. This is survival skill number 87. Okay, and there are tons more that are just as cool. All right, I don't know what just happened. Crap. All right, yes, survival skill number 87, and you know they got a little description down here with a paragraph about what to do. Now, I'm not going to read this whole thing because it's going to sound a little boring if I just read it. So I'm going to explain it in my terms. So you're going to need a few materials. First, you're going to need a plastic bag, a little bit of string, and a rock, and a big, bushy leafy bush. That's what you're going to need. That's the main things you're going to need. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put the rock. Okay, you're going to put it in the bag, and you're going to put it down in a local. You're just going to put it on either corner of the bag. It doesn't really matter as long as you have a plastic bag. Put the rock down in the okay, now put the bag over the leaves. Like this. Then you're going to tie the bag off as tightly as possible with the string. Okay, now this should, in daylight, heat up the bag, which heats up the plants, which also evaporates the water that's inside of them, make it start to steam out a little. Then, since it can't get out, when it starts to cool down, maybe like in the late evening or at night or early morning, the water will condensate. That means steam turn to water, and go down the bag with where the rock is. Now, make sure the rock's clean so it doesn't contaminate the water. Okay. I'm also gonna figure out what type of bush I'm actually using because I have no idea. And if it's a bush that has poison in it, like if I use water from it, if it's poisonous, that means I'm gonna have to freaking purify the water, and I really don't have the time for that. And if this doesn't have enough sun to create a lot of water, I'm actually gonna bring it to over there because there's some pretty good bushes out there. They're pretty open spaces, areas. But I wanted to try this one. Hey, there's actually sunlight touching the bag right now. Like, yeah, you see it reflecting off? Yeah, so this actually might work. Yeah, after you tie it off, you gotta leave it there for a little bit. It's gonna take a while for the sun to evaporate a lot of water from it. Can't tell if there's water. Yeah, there's not gonna be water in there now. It just started. I'm gonna move that out the way. Okay. Alright, so that's how you're gonna get that ready, up and ready. Okay, so about 3.5 minutes in, and I've already shown you guys how to get this. Now, I've also told you guys how it works. Now, this won't be too long of a video since it's a pretty simple survival skill. Now the way the T. Edward Nickens described as doing this is mining the leaves and brush for water, and that's pretty good terms to use. So in a minute, I'm actually going to take you guys over to my little shady spot area. Like, this isn't that shady, like, because obviously you can tell there's sunlight, and I've actually completely finished my little lean-to, you know, from the shelter video. And honestly, I think it's pretty sick. It looks really cool, actually. And then that's where I'm going to end the video off. Also, I'm going to put the link of my podcast channel down in the description. I'm also going to put down what type of plant or what type of plant this actually is. So before I upload the video, I'm gonna get. There's actually an app where you take the picture of the leaves of a plant and you can tell and identify what type of plant that is. I'm gonna get that app. I'm gonna see what type of bush this is. See if it has any poison. properties at all. So if I can drink the water straight out the bag, because actually in the last bits of this paragraph, it'll say that you should always purify water you find in the wild. I want to be able to drink this straight up without having to purify it, because really I'm not that safe a person. And besides, if I do get sick, I have medicine at my house, and you know, I won't die from it. Hopefully, maybe. So I'm gonna take you guys to the finished product of my shelter. Okay, this is actually not the best looking shelter, but to me, it's pretty good. Ish. Oh crap, one of the branches fell down. Yeah, this is what I've gotten, okay? This is not the best shelter in the world, but it is definitely not that bad. I had this right here. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something like that. And then, bam! Did not put that back. Alright, so I've put some limbs over it, like use that as like a camouflage. And then I had this red string, which I used to tie down. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like right here. I use that to tie the main branches down. Now there are some holes in it, and you know it's not the best, but I believe it could work in the wild. I think it could. I really do think it could. All this was made by hand, made by me, and me alone. Nobody helped. All I did was continue off, or the day after I uploaded the shelter video, I actually continued to build it after, or while it was uploading. And this is what came out. Some of the branches were actually a little dead, so I actually replaced some of them with a few live ones just to give it more greenish kind of color to it. And honestly, I think it looks pretty good. Anyways, guys, this is where I'm going to wrap up the video. If you will, don't forget, please go down in the description below. Check out my podcast channel. Subscribe to both this channel and that channel. Like the videos, please. Thank you. Really hope you will. If you guys have a suggestion for another survival video, please let me know in the comment section below. No answer? Guess what? I've actually got one ready, just in case if you guys don't have one for me to check out. You can buy this book online. I actually bought this at a Bass Pro Shops in Childersburg, I think. I want to say it was Childersburg. No, it wasn't Childersburg. No, I don't think there is one in Childersburg. I don't know, I forgot the place. It sounds like Childersburg, like the name of the place sounds like it. It's not Gatlinburg. Yeah, it's not Tennessee. Then we didn't go that far. It's in Alabama. I'll find out later. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.